Alright guys, today we're here at the bike shop and I actually have a pretty cool video planned. Right behind me we have a brand new Hyper Wizard frame. And there's a lot of other parts also. And we're actually going to do a video of me building up a bike. This bike is for a guy that comes to the bike shop all the time. He's somebody that loves bikes more than I've ever seen pretty much of anybody that's ever been here before. He just loves cool bikes, loves getting new bikes, loves building new bikes. He's all about it. So we'll get to the point. Right behind me is a Hyper Wizard frame. It's jet fuel just like my bike. And also we have a full box of parts over here that Maddie's guarding.
Dude, is confident.
There's a lot of snafu parts in here, and there's a lot of parts similar to what I ride on my bike. And what we're going to do is we're going to attempt to build up a similar bike to what I ride. Almost like a replica of the bike that I have. Mike asked if I would do it myself, if I would build it. I'm going to try to do my best in getting through this bike and building this thing for Mike. And he's going to be coming here to the bike shop and picking it up in a little bit. So we're going to get started right away. First things first, let's get the bike in the bike stand. Inside here we have a brand new Hyper jet fuel. And Hyper's jet fuel is amazing. Maddie's on cleanup duty today. Perfect. Is that tight enough?
Yeah, should be good.
So what we have right here, we have this to protect the frame so it doesn't get scratched. So the last thing we need to do is get a brand new frame and scratch it. But he also has a guy that's like, you know, kind of handicapped that's building it. So he's got to have low expectations on this one, I hope. So let's get to this.
Damn.
Ever since I was younger, I'd always do this. I always start with putting the seat on. So we're going to do the seat and seat post.
Jet fuel seat post is nice.
Bring...
Where you going with that little guy?
Keep an eye on
Where
it.
you going on the thing over there? What are you doing?
Nice wheel.
Yeah, I'm sure it
Just
is.
checking it out.
So judging by how quickly the seat is going on the seat post, this is going to be a breeze today. This is going to be a how to build a BMX bike when you can't feel your fingers that well. All I know is Mike's going to have somewhere nice to sit after we're all said and done when I put my work into this. Matt, call up till May 30.
You greased that too?
We're greasing everything, man. We're going to make everything as smooth as possible today. That looks pretty good. We need a bolt. We need grease.
Again? For the bolt?
Just take some of the extra grease that you left on the seat post there.
No, that's going to settle. So we're just going to tighten this one a little bit because we're not going to know exactly how to straighten it. Excuse you.
Sorry.
I had it all straightened out, my man.
I apologize.
Next time you get tagged in, dude, wait for somebody to actually tag you in.
I got an impact gun if you want to use it.
That would be cool. Second thing we're going to do is the hardest thing I think this is going to be for today. Is going to be putting that bomb bracket in. Bomb bracket, it takes some force. All of this is going to be terrible. I know it's guaranteed. Guess what, guys? 4 starters over here. We're going to need a lot of this one. We're going to need a lot. The more the merrier. Mike's going to be like, dude, why is my bike heavier than yours? I'm going to be like, well, you see, Mike, what you can't see is there's a lot of grease hiding in there. A lot of grease. Okay, here we go. Power time.
Hulk out.
That's the fun part. No, nobody can get hurt, Corey. No time to Hulk. Can't Hulk out right now. Oh, we got. Oh, there we go. Dueling leaf blowers now. Got my new blower.
Probably my dad.
There's no way. One last little. Just make sure. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it's time to put the crank arms on, and it's time to get the sprocket on. So what we're going to do is open up the sprocket over there, get the cranks on, and it should be pretty good. They're Snafu Mayweather cranks, same cranks that I ride. I love the cranks. One of my favorite cranks I've ever had. I'm not messing around, man. This dude got everything jet fuel. And right down here, he's got the Snafu Jackson sprocket, my signature sprocket right here. I designed the sprocket before I got hurt, and then I remember getting out of the hospital, and we had this thing here at the bike shop, and like my mom was blown. I totally forgot that they were actually going to be making it. So this is cool to see that he's going to be putting this one on. Dude, match made in spindle heaven right here. Bam. Sometimes you just got to do a direct dip.
You just gotta do a dunk right in there? The DD, the direct dip.
Nice, Scott.
Sprocket time.
I like the technique here.
Thank you.
Just the palm slap them into it.
Okay, perfect. That looks really good. That clears nice. And now we put the crank arm on. This is not going to be easy. I'm going to need some assistance on this one.
He just goes for the grease every time. Look at Matty Cranmer. Tying it up big. Little Cranmer double action on this eye-up job. Nice. Scott, how's it looking from back there?
I feel like I'm bobsledding.
Jamaica bobsled team!
Alright, so right here we are putting the cranks on. So we have a tool that goes inside and it pulls the crank actually on. Quite convenient. So all you gotta do is get it started a little bit and makes life a lot easier. And that is doubled up with a lot of grease as well. When you grease things, they go on smooth. We're moving on to the pedals. These are snafu anorexic pedals. These things are really cool. They're jet fuel as well. I mean, you guys get the hint. Everything's pretty much jet fuel on this bike. I love these pedals. The shape of them are really good. They have pins that drop in. They're replaceable as well. And this is the left one, so which way does it go, big boy?
Forward.
You
Yeah, I
learned
put
this
my
the hard
cranks
way.
on backwards, stripped my crank out, so I had to get new cranks, and then put the pedals on still backwards.
This one is
It's
going to be
opposite.
to the right. Okay, so this is the hardest part in my opinion that we just did. So that's really good. This is out of the way. There's only one last thing to do on this. It would be the chain, and that's kind of a little bit of work, but we can pull it off. Next, we're going to do the headset. We're going to do the fork. We're going to do the stem. We didn't run a gyro or anything on this one?
No gyro, straight cable.
Straight cable, like it. I really like what he's doing there.
Very original.
It's that time again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Grease City. This is what I do, man. I'm like an artist when it comes to this kind of stuff.
The connection has been made.
Putting the jet fuel magical fork on. This fork is great. I'm a huge fan of this fork.
It's magical.
It truly is magical, man. I swear to you. I think David Blaine and Chris Angel got together and just designed this perfect, beautiful thing here.
Scott, there's nothing you need to grease right now, dude.
Yeah, you grease the top
Nothing.
of this stuff. A little less resistance.
Just made that up.
No, it's
I mean,
because it's getting clamped
theoretically.
down.
Yeah, theoretically,
Let's
he's right.
don't bring up theories right now, okay?
This is Newton's
This is
law.
not theories, man.
This is law.
We're going 3 deep on this one.
Trace deep.
Let's just try 2.
Okay, Mike. Well, I'm sorry. We added 3 pounds to your bike in grease, but it's all right.
All right, here we go.
Actually, here.
Clearing.
This is one thing.
Cameras,
I'll
clearing
actually
heads.
throw a little-
Looks pretty good. Man, he's playing Duck Duck Dutch with this thing.
Duck, duck, Dutch.
I realized what I said after I said it, but I didn't have anything.
Duck, duck, Dutch. He's a Dutch. Okay, guys, we're moving into the back of the bike. We are putting the brake mounts on. So these are for people that run brakes. If you guys don't run brakes, you guys can leave them out right here. As you can see, they put things that are built in so you can actually screw them right in. Pretty convenient, man. 2017, gotta love it.
What a year.
And yes, there's grease on there, guys. Don't ask weird questions like that.
Back in '97, they didn't have any of this.
Back in '96, they didn't have something. Everybody was okay. Everybody's happy.
That's something to me, everybody. The big boy. In '96, the world wasn't graced with my presence, but now you got me.
It is grease time. Matt's got a pair of jet fuel Scotty Cranmer Jackson handlebars right there. My signature bars, named after the hometown right there. Got an awesome sticker. I'm really proud of the graphics that they made for that.
Snafu signature Scotty Cranmer bars. Nice.
If you want to succeed in life, you have to have handlebars that are lined up. We're going to tighten these, and we're going to keep on going from one to the other as we tighten. You don't tighten one all the way max and then go to the other one. You're supposed to do like a cross pattern while you do them. So you do this one, and then you could do the front even right here, but make sure you want to make sure the space in between this right here and the back is going to be level.
Wow.
Go, dude, it's all yours, man.
Dude, chill.
It's yours, time, man. I don't need it. Put the weapon down.
Little Puerto Rican man with a pocket
I
knife.
know, man.
Puerto Rican pocket knife.
Oh, I'm not scared anymore. This thing's freaking dull as butter.
Yeah.
Butter things.
In the front.
Oh my God. No!
God, we need a new chalkboard.
This guy's not worried about the poster at all. He's just worried about this gem he found on the ground over here.
Rare stuff right here, man. When I was 17, the bike company I was riding for, they made a Scotty Cranmer sticker. This thing is mint condition, and it was chilling up there, and now it's chilling on the ground. Looks
I
just
have
like
that?
me. Look at that look. Same thing. It's me.
Can I have that?
No, you can't have that, dude.
Why not?
First of all, it's American flag, and you don't deserve this.
I'm a dual citizen. I got American and Canadian.
You're half a citizen. That's what you are.
So if I go full, I could have it?
We don't want you. Okay, so we're here on the last bit right here. This is the hardest part when you're getting the last thing on. Good thing I've been training for this for the last few months now. I'm ready for this. Guys, don't blink. Wow! Nice!
Oh my God, that was aggressive.
I told you, don't blink.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Cool, rear wheel. Let's get it. There. Okay, it's time to put the brakes on. Yes, you know what was happening, guys. Okay, it's time for the brakes. We are putting the brakes on. Now, these things, they go on in order. If you put the one arm on before the other, it don't work like that. In a second, sound good?
Yep.
Everything the right colors.
Okay. All right, guys, so it's 8 o'clock. We are 2 hours into our build, and the man himself, Mike, has shown up. Mike, get on over here. Mike, what do you think so far of the bike?
Sick.
It looks pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So, Mike, we were trying to tell people your bike addiction. You absolutely love bikes.
Oh yeah.
How many bikes do you currently own?
25. Probably more though.
You have more than 25?
Yeah.
Corey, have you owned 25 in your life?
I don't think so. I might have had 10.
So you have all sorts of bikes, though. You're not like
Oh, yeah,
somebody
there's
that's
some
like,
crappy ones. There's some good ones.
so like
Crazy looking ones.
the one, like let's say something at your house like right now. Like, what's your favorite bike that you have?
Probably my 49er.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's the old school high wheeler.
That's pretty cool.
It's like a repop.
Yeah.
From like the 1800s.
So he also made a bike. Have you guys seen Big Boy riding on it? It's a double bike. It's a bike built on top of a bike. It's really complicated.
Quite fun.
It was really cool. How tall is the top, dude? About like right here, right? It's probably right there.
Easy
It's
5 feet.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's a
cool
struggle
as
for
heck,
me
though.
to get onto it.
Yeah, the big boy even looked awkward on this thing. I remember just coming to the bike shop like 2 days after he dropped it off here for us to check out, and I'm coming down the road and I see Big Boy riding down Route 9 on this thing, the main highway on this bike. I can only imagine what people were thinking as he drove past. It was pretty fun, To be able to come here today and like I was able to do pretty much everything, literally everything, and I impressed myself. There's one last thing that we need to do. Well, there's actually 2 more things we need to do. We need to finish setting up the brakes, but we also need to put the chain on. And the chain I feel like is going to be a pain in the butt for me because there's a lot of fine movements in the chain, and I can't really feel my fingers that great. And if I try to move my hand a certain way, sometimes it doesn't move like I want it to. So we're gonna see if that works out. But this is gonna be cool. I'm so excited that you got this thing, and I mean, I'm completely honored to be able to build this thing for you.
I'm an honor for you even building it for me.
Dude, I appreciate
That's
it, man.
cool.
This is so much fun on this one. So right here we have the chain that we have. It's also a jet fuel color chain, and we're cutting the chain. We already figured out where it needs to be. And cutting this is a pain in the butt. You have to be really precise on it. You don't want to make the pin go further out than it needs to, because then like once it gets too far, then it's like there's no going back. It stinks. It's really hard to reverse it. So I think we're good there. I think we'll try it. Perfect. Chain is on. Looks good. Looks really good actually. It's in the exact spot it needs to be. All right, so here we go. We're gonna put the brake cable on. It all starts at the lever. Plug it in there. Like playing the shape thing as a kid. Mike, how long cable you think? Short, long?
You want to do
medium?
bar spins, tell us? How many bar spins are you going to
Oh yeah.
I think that's nice. It really wants to be tightened. You could duplicate anything. Cool. The hard part is over on the brake. Abolishments of literature like that.
A little too much, dude. Back it up.
What do you know about a little too much, dude?
I always give everything a little too much.
Snafu jet fuel barn. A very rare barn right here.
Is it?
Extremely rare. This is like, if this is a Pokemon card,
Sweet Charizard.
no, Mewtwo.
Oh, holographic one or what?
All right, guys, everything is put on the bike that needs to be there, but now we have to take it off and we have to do a once over. We have to go over every single bolt on here and make sure it's nice and tight. And whoa, 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 whoa. Who put this abolishment on my frame right here? I've been tagged. Now that my bike has been re-sanitized, I think we can get back to this thing. Look at, man, both the bikes next to each other. Looks pretty legit, doesn't it? I think he's got the edge, though. I really like the grips on there.
Yeah,
I like the
that's cool.
full jet fuel in the front. Looks really awesome, actually. The spokes, too. They're a game changer, aren't they?
Really
Look at
are.
my boring black and polished spokes, and he's got these beautiful things right here. It looks good. Really cool, actually. Cool. Okay, guys, the final thing to do now is to clean this thing up. We're going to get this jet fuel shining on this bad boy. Mike, we're going to hand this thing over to you now, man. This is your bike. Congratulations, man,
Yeah,
and thank you
once
so
over.
much for letting me build this thing for you, man. I am completely honored. So what do you think? Is there anything I should change out or work on, before I put the tools away?
No, this thing's sick.
Just look up the par.
Yeah.
Look at this thing, dude.
Just need one more thing.
What do you
What?
need?
Need everyone's Hancock
Yeah?
on that sprocket.
Dude, that'd be awesome. I'd be honored to do that. Let me go get the marker real quick. All right, guys, so that's going to be it. What an awesome day. I'm glad I got to build this bike for you. And enjoy it, man.
I will.
Yeah, definitely. I'm really excited to see what else he brings into the shop. And we're going to show you guys. Hopefully we can
just
get our
somewhere.
hands on the other bike, too. And we can do a couple videos with it because that thing was so awesome. We're glad to have you coming into the shop all the time. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. Until next time, remember to subscribe to the channel. And thanks for watching. Peace.